Good morning, friends. This is Pastor Eric, and these are your Wednesday's words. I have a question for you this morning. How is it with your soul? That is a question John Wesley, the founder of Methodism, would often ask as he began a small group gathering. How is it with your soul? In other words, how you been? What's up? How is your spirit faring these days? I think no matter how you ask that question, it's a fair one to ask. The answer we usually give, or at least the one I tend to give, fair to middling. Fair to middling. That way I don't sound perfect, but human, I suppose. Or how about the response, oh, pretty good, how are you? You see, right there, I'm deflecting. I'm not really giving you much of an answer, and really, I'm turning the question back on you. Maybe it's just out of habit that we ask that question and even respond to it, I guess. Perhaps we don't like that question because it might lead us to admit to ourselves that we're not doing so well right now, and we simply don't want others to know. Over these last 4 months, my life has seen a lot of transition and changes personally. A new church, a new community, a new house, a new toothbrush. I even switched deodorants. Maybe you're in a season of transition too, or one is on the horizon. Truth be told, I think we've all found ourselves in a season of transition with the coronavirus. And in the midst of it all, it's easy to get so consumed with the demands and busyness of life that we might not realize that our tank is on empty. We might even lose touch with how our soul is really doing. So what are the things that you've been doing lately to connect your soul closer to God? Are there some wedges in the way between you and God? A couple of months ago, after I arrived here in West Point, I found myself drawn to our chapel as a place of solace and connection with God. I don't know what it is about this chapel, but I feel the presence of God here. I hope you have a place that you like, that you can go to and connect with God. And I hope that you go there often to have a check-in with your soul. But I want to let you in on a little personal secret. A few weeks ago, I was struggling. I missed being together with you. I missed seeing some of my extended family. In fact, I told Lindsay, I miss being a pastor. While I've never stopped being a pastor since the second week of March, I felt like part of who I am was missing. And then I came back into the chapel, and I had a soul check. And I realized that it had been a few weeks since I'd been in here. And that was part of the problem. I hadn't asked myself, how is it with your soul? The psalmist says in Psalm 107, for he has satisfied the thirsty soul, and the hungry soul he is filled with what is good. If your soul is thirsty, like mine was, feed it and be filled with the goodness of God. How is it with your soul? Have a great rest of the week. Bye, everybody.